I love my beatbox. So basically, GBB 2021 wildcards winners were announced. So these are like the solo beatboxers. This guy was 4th place. I'm just going to show you like this one and the 1st place one, and I want to know, like, I want to hear your opinions on it as well. Because for me, I personally, this is like my favorite one of all of the wildcards. Like 1st place was really good. Don't get me wrong, and I think it was more technicality than anything. But we'll get into that later. I'm just going to quickly show you this, and hopefully, remember, headphones or earphones are the way to go for this if you want the true experience. And I also feel like a lot of people, I don't know, newcomers here who may not have watched some of the beatbox videos with us before, but you're in for a surprise. Now this is going to be actually a very different kind of person. TFT stream when I get a bloody PC, Chucky. Come on, we know this. We know this. Let me just hide. Just because I want to keep that clean. Yo, Colas, what's up? What's up? Hope you're doing well. You're just in time, Colas, for a beatboxing on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday. So yeah, this guy's Stitch. He's from Malaysia, I believe. And this wildcard is personally, I think, the most unique one out there. And I promise you, everything you're about to hear, everything is just his voice. There are no voice modulators or modifications going on, because believe me, you won't. I personally, I don't know, probably just going to be me who's like super hyped about this, but personally, when I first heard this, I didn't believe that this was just his voice. Like, I thought there was some sort of bookiness going on with the microphone or something, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Oh, put that back.
Some days feel like misery.
Dude, his bass hits different. Different.
Some days feel like it ain't for me. Some days feel like nothing.
Yeah. That sound!
Feels like nothing.
And the double voice.
Feels like nothing.
It's so smooth.
Feels like nothing.
That double voice is so realistic. Like,
feels like nothing.
No, Souls, he's not. He's not, and I'll show you why he's not in a minute.
Feels like nothing.
Jeez, and then he combines the double voice with that weird sound he does. Insane.
Nothing.
Dude, that was insane. So like, yeah, so this is what I'm saying. He's definitely using FX. He is, and this is the insane thing. The one reason you know he isn't using FX is because this entry, by the way, is to go to the GBB World Championships, and that is live. So like, if he was to like fake this in any way or use FX or VFX on his voice, he'd just be exposed at the championship. Because it's live and there's no way you can cheat through that, because everybody uses the same mic setups and everything, right? And second of all, he does a tutorial where there is no mic on how to do the sound, and it is insane. So he actually has a 3-step tutorial on how to do that like weird like did it. That I'm not even gonna try and do it, but that bit, and like, but like in the whatever raspiness it is, and it's like crazy how he gets it. Yeah, you can hear the bass notes again. Yeah. Oh, if there's the bass notes that you think are the most unbelievable thing, Souls, I need to introduce you to the world of beatboxing, because beatboxers produce so much bass, and it's mostly lip roll bass these days that produce a bass. It's insane. Like, let me rewind it. Oof.
Some days it feels so pointless.
Did I get 5th place? Yeah. That's yeah. I got 5th place in
Some days
this.
feel like it ain't for me. Some days feel like nothing. Feels like nothing.
The double voice. So that weeded it sound, right?
Feels like
And then his
nothing.
double voice, his polyphonic voice, I believe it's called.
Feels like nothing.
So much control. Yeah, the weeded it.
Feels like nothing.
He then combines the polyphonics, and I think he calls it like the 629 or something.
Feels like nothing.
So that one, he then combines the weeded it kind of thing with a polyphonic double voice, which he's like the only person in the world that can do this right now, by the way. He's the original person who created these sounds.
Don't.
Which is insane. Like, to be an OG person at creating your own sound in the beatboxing community is insane. In fact, actually, is Rivers here? Oh, yeah. So, Shogo is also awesome. Check him out if you can. He's very musical. What's his handle? Stitch, not Switch. Stitch. Like Lilo and Stitch. I believe he named himself after Lilo and Stitch. Beatboxing needs to be like, it's insane. And people, you know, like loads of people like recently have started to discover it and be like this underground community. And then they're like, to be fair, these videos have like 30 million views. I mean, not this one, but like the World Championship ones and stuff. Souls, you should check out, in fact, you know, perfect opportunity. You should check out the ones that we watched on my YouTube channel. We watched on stream, D-Lo and The Tribe. How does one monetize? This is the thing. So obviously there's like all these championships, which I mean, first of all, they can monetize themselves off of YouTube and other social media stuff, right? Like by just having their own YouTube channels and loads of people like this. You know, there are big YouTubers out there, and they do very well. But also in terms of like the tournaments and stuff, then they get like gigs and things like that. The Tribe, which is, as a few of you know, we reacted to those because obviously given us we're the Tribe, and it had one of my favorite beatboxers in that one. Like that was at. They weren't competing, I don't think, in the Australian Championships, so they appeared up, but they were asked to, you know, like do a bit and stuff. So I think you know, like kind of doing stuff like that. TFT apparently has long queue times right now. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, sometimes they do that on TFT. But yeah, the beatboxing community is one of the best communities as well, by the way, guys. It's insane. Like they're so, like usually when you get like communities online in terms of who people are so into something, they can get like really like attached, like defensive and stuff. But like the beatboxing community is so different. They're like, everybody's so welcoming, and everybody like either like helps you to learn things, or is like, if you don't like a beatbox, they're like, cool, it's your own opinion. You're like, chill. We're all here to vibe, and I love it. That bass is pure him. Yeah, that's one. So it's insane. So lip roll bass, Souls, is the way that a lot of beatboxers do bass nowadays, and one does not. Oh yeah, so the weeded E, he does a tutorial on the 6. I can't remember. It's like a 629. He calls it. I don't know why he calls it that, but basically, you have to learn how to burp on command to do that sound. So he says, like, you have, first of all, learn to burp. Second of all, learn to burp, but don't let the burp out. And then third of all, speak when you try and let the burp out, but not let the burp out. It's insanely hard. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'll show you this guy as well, River. He's insane. He's from France. Love ads. This is the guy that won the wild card. So wild cards are basically the entries that people put in to, you know, try and make it into the World Championships. Stitch, that you just saw, came fourth, and this is the guy that won. You tried to replicate that just now. Yeah, so he said that a couple of the side, because there are some side effects on doing certain sounds in beatboxing. Like apparently people who do inward bass, which is a different kind of bass sound, people who do it too much can like bleed from the throat and get like blisters. But like for that sound, the side effects are different. And like one of them is like you could probably puke up if you try it too hard, just because of the way it's done. But yeah. And he said, "Oh, you start to burp a bit more," which is yeah. He did a version of that sound. I believe 3 years ago in a 2018 Asian Beatbox World Championship. And if you listen to that sound then to what he just did now, he's improved so much, and you can tell he's just put all of his training into like becoming the master of that sound. If you master it, Chuck, you're guaranteed a position as a mod. Listen. You've all got a trial by fire to get a mod. You know, everyone's been through that. Ben went through the Coke and Milk trial by fire. But yeah, so this is the guy that won it.
What's up, guys? My name is River. I'm from France.
Not the championship, obviously, just like he got the top place in terms of qualification.
World League. Let's go.
I need a break to find my way.
Turn it up for you guys.
I need a break to find my claim.
Yeah, a lot of them so good at singing. Like, I love the melody River has in this so much. It's so soothing. Hey, what's up, Hoobs?
I need a break.
And like you can hear the texture of the sound he's doing with it as well. It's not just like him going ooh, like look with his voice. He's got like that almost electronic-y kind of.
I've been thinking about falling.
Ooh, I love that bit so much. These guys are the best of the best. So it's best of the best. Insane. So he won it, and I can see why, because he was definitely more like he showed off more technical, as you could probably tell, in terms of his beatboxing. There's a lot more technicality and stuff. But just for pure creativity and originality, I don't know. I've got a soft spot for Stitches just because it's insane. Like to be the only guy who can do that sound in that perfectionist kind of way in terms of the polyphonics and the kind of electro stuff that he's doing. I don't know what to call it, but yeah, it's insane. I wish D'Lo was participating in this, but obviously he was taking a break this year. In terms of the GBB. But these guys, this is why I love showing you guys these beatboxing videos, because people like have this preconception of beatboxing in their head from like, I don't know, just basic like spitting noise or something from your mouth or something like that. And then like when you listen to these guys, they're making songs on their own with their voice, like complete songs, melodies, lyrics, everything. And it's like, how that like making three, like just trying to make two sounds at the same time is hard, and then some of these that combine three sounds, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's just insanity. It's like pure insanity to my head. But yeah, there is so much more to like show in like beatboxing, and don't worry, I will be. But this is the thing, right? Because I know some people like say, I mean, I like a cappella groups as well, right? I do like a cappella, but like this is like a step above a cappella, right? It's it's insane. And I think, because I don't know, would I? Because a lot of people say like just the fact that these guys are doing it voice alone somehow elevates the kind of way you perceive this kind of music and stuff. And because like there's loop station battles now, which that stuff, they do add effects to their voice, and obviously they can do a lot more with it. And it's obviously really entertaining and stuff as well. But it's, I don't know, something about these core solo beatboxers or like the teams. So there is a Berry Wham, if you don't know, are like my favorite team, and I would say one of the best beatboxing groups out there. They're French as well. There's a lot of good French beatboxers out there. And I will one day show you that